January. 2022 is going to be a wild year. I'll drive on roads where the scenic skyline stretches out beyond belief. I'll have an eye-opening experience in Chile and meet people who changed the course of my life. I'll kiss someone who feels like home. There will be empty days spent mindlessly, a few curled up in bed, and there will be many, many days filled with peals of laughter with quiet gratitude for those around me. February. I woke up yesterday to the harrowing realization that I had in fact received my last paycheck. The rest of the day was subsequently spent in a bit of a dazed panic, thinking of the potential possessions I could sell off. I'm feeling financially insecure, yet I know at this moment that closing this door was the right thing to do. March. I've no idea what to expect from this next month. All I have is an itinerary shipping me to and from Robinson Crusoe Island, a comical amount of hair care and skincare, and an assortment of clothes shoved into every open corner. I would be lying if I said I wasn't terrified of not just this month in Chile itself, but more so the months that will follow. I'm not quite sure where I'll end up. April. I've never been this grateful for the strength of my arms and my calves, for my reasonably resilient stamina. I've been so used to measuring my body quite literally, by the number on the scale, by how my ribs jut further out than my breasts. Yet I feel appreciative and proud of what my body has been able to take on and enjoy. And I've finally stopped recording my meals, a food log that goes back for more than a year and a half now. May. Hello diary, this is my first entry of this journal. This moleskin journal is the exact one I used for my very first journal, the one that I kept during my darkest times in Bologna and throughout my travels in Europe. Given what has transpired over the first half of this year, I know that this book will contain an innumerable mix of emotions, both high and low. I'm still at a place of uncertainty and worry regarding, well, most aspects of my life right now, but I hope that I will continue to be emboldened by the support of my friends and my experiences thus far. June. It's been a little over a week since being back in Tokyo, and I feel ready to leave already. Being here scares me. I feel myself retreating into old habits and thoughts that plunged me into darkness before. July. It was the most perfect night under the starry sky, lying in bliss while watching the images dart across the white cloth draped over the side of the van. August. But the resolve that I had is no longer there, and is instead replaced with the entirely selfish desire to spend just a few more days here. A part of me wants to hold on just a little longer. September. Time to recap the past few days through a random array of meals and drinks consumed. A vinegary salad with oil-drenched octopus and sun-dried tomatoes sandwiched between white supermarket bread, an aperitivo of cheese and apricot jam with crusty bread in the van, an assortment of crostini with a sunset view before 3 rounds of the best gelato of my life in San Quirico, and a sumptuous dinner of pici carbonara. And of course, the countless cantucci and biscuits we've been dipping in our morning cups of espresso. October. And now I feel a bit down, a bit disjointed, and I'm allowing myself to feel these feelings, but not to wallow in them. November. The past few days have been an absolute blur, and I'm so grateful to be here. I'm back in my element, diary. December. This year was a year that I learned to become honest with my emotions and to stand by them. A year where I slowly rebuilt my relationship with food. A year that has seared into my memories for all the color brought into my life. It was a year of self-discovery, of continuous exploration, and a smattering of mistakes and wild decisions.